Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR HALACHA. And here's a brand new HALACHA 4 units for Friday, 21st day of February 26th day of Shvat. We're continuing on with our laws about waiting 6 hours after eating meat before you eat dairy. What if a person ate meat and he had a bite plate in his mouth? What should he do about continuing on and later eating dairy? So the poskim do talk about that, and they say that it's good to rinse that thing out because food gets stuck inside of it. People who wear dentures, they are told that they can just leave it in there and it's fine. They don't have to do any rinsing out. If you're wondering about the reason for that, it's because this is the Igros Moshe, that Moshe Feinstein Zatzal, and the Tzitz Eliezer. They both say that the foods in your mouth are called not yad soletispo. They're not so hot that your hand would jump away from it, so you don't have to worry that it became fleischics from meat touching it. What about young people with braces in their mouth? So it is a good idea to, this is in Pischei Halacha, that it is a good idea to brush your teeth at the end of the 6 hours before you go on to eating dairy, because, hey, some of it is stuck there in the braces. Now, what about in reverse? Somebody eats dairy and then he wants to go right into eating meat. So, according to the Gemara and Chulin, the Gemara says no waiting is necessary. You can have dairy and then soon afterwards eat meat. All you have to do, the Shulchan Aruch says, is rinse out your mouth, and then you're fine going ahead and eating the meat just a little later. You should wash the dairy that's on your hands, wash it off of your hands, and then you can proceed with eating your dairy. I'm sorry, I meant you can proceed with eating your meat. Now, some say that you can't it's not that smooth. You can't just go from finishing your dairy and go right into eating meat. You rinsed out your mouth, you washed off your hands, and that's good. But some say that a bracha achrona, a bracha after the dairy that you finished eating, would be necessary. Others are lenient on that, and they say no, a bracha achrona after the dairy is not necessary. And then there's a final opinion, and that is that there are some people that are lenient, but they're only lenient on Shavuos. That might sound unusual to you, see, but the reason that people were strict about it was because of a Zohar that seemed to say that meat and dairy should not be included in the same meal, even when the dairy is eaten first and then the meat. There was a Zohar that seemed to say that it's not good to be eating them in the same meal, even when it's the dairy first. On Shavuos, when there is some indication in our writings that God intended us to eat meat and dairy, not together, but could be closely in the same meal. So then some people were lenient for that on Shavuos, and Rebelsky talked about that. Okay, thanks for logging on. Have a great Shabbos, and log on again after Shabbos for more. Bye-bye.